This is First Coast Math Clinic with Lesson 4, Solving Percent Problems by Multiplying from Unit 5, Percents. So the goal in this video is to calculate percents by multiplying. So in the previous video, we solved percent problems using proportions. In this video, we're going to use multiplying to solve our percent problems. So for example 1, we want to find 12% of 30. So to solve this problem, we're going to take our decimal percent, multiply it by our whole value, and that's going to give us our part, and our part is what we're looking for here. That's going to be our solution. All right, so when we say find 12% of 30, that part is going to be our answer to this problem. So we're looking for a couple pieces of information: our decimal percent, our whole value, and our part. So to find our decimal percent, right, we had a previous video where we worked on converting percents to decimals and decimals to percents. So starting with our percent, 12%, right, our decimal is all the way to the right. To convert to from our percent to a decimal, we want to move our decimal 2 places to the left. So this is going to be 0.12. Our whole value is denoted by the word of. So we've got of 30. So whole is going to be 30. Part is denoted by the word is. Well, we have no part, so that's going to be our unknown. That's going to be x. So we can substitute our values in. Decimal percent is 0.12 or 12 hundredths times our whole, which is 30, equals our part. That's our unknown x. So multiplying 30 times 12 hundredths. Just doing this one out, so 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 3 is 6. Put down a 0 as our placeholder. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 3 is 3. Going to add up our values, 3, 6, 0. Now we have to figure out where our decimal goes, so we're counting up our place values, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we get 3.6, so our part, our answer here should be 3.6. So 12% of 30 is going to be 3.6. All right, let's move on to the next problem. Find 22% of 40. So our decimal percent, we've got 22%. Converting that to a decimal. Decimal's all the way to the right. Move it 1, 2 places. So we're going to get 0.22. Our whole value. That's denoted by the word of, so I've got of 40. That part, that's what we're looking for. That's our unknown. So we could have 0.22 times our whole value, 40. That gives us our unknown, our part. So we can do 40 times 22 hundredths. Again, I'll multiply this one out because it's pretty easy. So 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 4 is 8. Put down 0 as a placeholder. 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 4 is 8. Add these values up, 8, 8, 0, and then move our decimal 2 places over, so 1, 2, and we get 8.8. So 22% of 40 is 8.8. Let's look at example number 2. Find 2.4% of 15. So starting with our decimal percent, so 2.4%, let's convert that to a decimal, so our decimal is already visible in our number. We still want to move that decimal 2 places to the left, 1, 2 places. So put a 0 as our placeholder. So our new decimal is going to be 0.024, so that's our decimal, 0.024. Our whole value, that's denoted by the word of, so we've got of 15, so times 15. So we're multiplying 0.024 times 15, then getting our part, our answer here. So I'm going to put my longer value, my number with more digits on top when I multiply this out. So 5 times 4 is 20, so put the 0 down, carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, put down the 2, carry the 1. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. All right, so I'm ignoring that decimal for right now. Let me erase those values. Now multiply the 1, put a 0 as a placeholder. 5 times 4 is 4, or excuse me, 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 0 is 0. So now let's add up our values. 0, 6, 3, and 0. Now we're moving our decimal 1, 2, 3 places. So we've got to move our decimal point 1, 2, 3 place values in our answer. So we should get 0.36 as our solution here. All right, let's look at example number 3. Find 134% of 35. So now if we look at our percent, right, percent is 134. It's bigger than 100. So our answer should be larger than 35. So our answer here, we're finding more than 100%. So our answer should be larger than 35. So let's start with our decimal percent. 134. Decimals all the way to the right. We're going to move our decimal point 1, 2 places to the left. So I'll get 1.34. Whole value again of 35 equals our part. So again, I'll do 1.34 times 35. Let's multiply those values out. So 5 times 4 is 20. Put down the 0, carry the 2. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Put down the 7, carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Let me get rid of these values that we carried. Now with the 3, so put down 0 as a placeholder. 3 times 4 is 12. Put down 2, carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Put down 0, carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So now let's add 0, 9, 6, and 4. And we're going to put our decimal 1, 2 places to the left. So 1, 2 places. So we get 46.9 as our answer. So we should get 46.9 as our answer. So this video was lesson 4 from unit 5, percents, solving percent problems using multiplication, a little review on converting percents to decimals, and a little bit of just doing some multiplication with decimals as well. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. First Coast Math Clinic.